Guys, today we are going to handle something different here. It's the Schneider VFD, which we have already discussed numerous times in our earlier videos, but today it's a little bit different. Actually, it is Schneider altivar 212, altivar 212, which we have already tackled earlier. But in this case, we are going to deal with the 4 speeds. You can see there are 3 indicators there, indicating the green lamps, indicating the run. On the door, from the door, you can see the lower one is for the low speed, run low speed. The middle one, green, is the medium speed. The higher one we are using for both auto and hand, that lamp. There is a stop there and a trip and a selector switch. So if you select on hand, this same lamp is for auto high speed and hand also at the same time. Actually the auto in this case is from the thermostat, the 3 speeds, the thermostat. Our thermostat here, we give the supply to the thermostat, this to 20 and 24 volts AC, this one for the control of the thermostat. Actually, when we get a signal for low speed, it will come here, 1L, which is 1 low speed. The medium speed is 2M here, and the third speed, which is the high speed, is 3H here. So we have 3 relays here. The second relay is 1L, which is the low speed. The third speed, the third relay is for the medium speed, and the fourth relay is there for the high speed. The fifth relay here is the operations relay. That's where we get our signal for running the fan and for switching on the lamps, the start and the stop. Actually, our trip, on the other hand, so our trip lamp, which is the yellow one here, number 19, we get from here FLC. Okay, for energizing our operations relay, we get from RYC. In this case, FLB and RYA is a command. That's why we give out 20. And that 20 is going to energize this relay, which on the other hand, it will indicate whether the lamp is running and whether it is off. Because we have a common run here, this is a common relay, so we give the supply here. Then for each lamp, let's say from here, which is number 14 will go to this relay, this one and this one down there. Then either of them, when this one is on, if this one is on, it will indicate low speed. This one is medium speed and this one high speed. So let's look in our drawing. We have a circuit here, our circuit here. Actually, you can focus on it. This one is our selector switch. We have got to 20 LL from the middle fuse to 20 LL to the selector switch. Then the selector switch, if you select hand, it comes direct to relay 1. If you select auto, you come LL to the thermostat down here to 20L. Then the thermostat, which is not yet, just be connected down there and the connectors. From the connection here will go to the thermostat. So the thermostat will be in the, let's say, in the facility, in the rooms there. Then if we get a low speed signal from the thermostat, we expect relay number 2 to run. If it is medium speed, we expect relay number 2 to energize. If it is high speed, we expect this one to energize. Okay, this one is for the operations relay, which is R5. And you can see the lamps. The lamps, first you go through relay number 5. If it is an off, it's going direct to that one. When it runs, this connection will come here. Then for hand, which is through relay number 1, it will run high speed. It will indicate with a high speed lamp. Then the medium speed, we expect to go through first through relay number 5, then here, and that lamp. And the same case applies to low speed, first through relay number 5, then here. Then we have got there our fan also through relay number 5. Our trip lamp is direct from the VFD inside. Yeah, that's a simple circuit. Yeah. So how do you go about attaining the 4 speeds? We have 4 speeds here. Actually, the first speed, if I run on hand there, I run on hand. Yes, you see? If I run on hand, it's going up to 50 hertz. I've indicated. Okay, switch off. If I run low speed from down here, first I have to select auto from the selector switch. I've selected auto. Then we have here our supply, and I run the low speed. I've set up to 25 hertz. That's the low speed. Then the medium speed, goes on to M. It's running up to 35. I've set up to 35. And finally the high speed. The high speed I've set is at 3H there, the connector. So I connect the 3H. It will run up to 45, that's what I've set. So we have 3 speeds here in auto: 25, 35, and 45. And we have 1 speed here from hand. Okay? So if I run on hand, if I run auto, I've selected auto. If I run low there, yes, you see the indicator, the lamp which will indicate there. Yeah, and the same case will apply to the medium and the high speed. This is a common lamp for both auto 45 hertz and hand 50 hertz. It's a common. So how do we go about our connections here and our programming in the VFD? Yeah, we shall discuss that one in a moment now. So we are going to discuss how we are going to get the 4 speeds from this VFD. Actually, you can attain 7 speeds. The maximum is 7 speeds. But in this case, we are interested in 4 speeds. How you can go about it? And the first speed is quite obvious. So you can try to focus so much on my drawing. Just focus on that drawing. So if you want to get the first speeds, this one is the source of the digital input P24. Actually, that is a digital source input. Through relay 1, we want to get our 50 hertz speed through relay 1, we'll go to VIA. VIA, it can either be used for analog input, which is 0 to 10 volts DC to vary the speed, or in this case you can select it to feed the digital input, digital signal, to run as a constant speed. Now this one I've used it as a constant speed. This also I've used as a constant speed, and this one RES as a constant speed. The F in this case we know is the forward, which is common to all the 3 VFDs. Rather the 4 VFDs, the 4 relays I mean. You can say relay 1, relay 2, relay 3, relay 4. All of them have to give the signal to F, which is forward in this case. Yeah, it's forward in this case. So now we want to get the speed, our low speed here, which is R. Our low speed R, so is through relay number 2. Okay, our low speed here, L1 or 1L. So relay number 2 to the F, and relay number 2 also to the R. So relay 1 and relay 2, R and F. You'll get our speed there. And where do you go for that speed, the low speed? In this case, our low speed, we shall go to SR1 in the VFD. Our low speed here is running 25 hertz. So there are two things. First, you have to go to program F112. F112, you see it is 6. So F112, in order to set the speed for SR1, you have to go to F112 here. F112 here. Yeah. Then the speed, you can regulate here, you can set your speed. So after going to F112, then in this case, then you go to SR1. There are 7 speeds there. So I've already set at 25 hertz. You can change your speed here. For SR1 is for the signal R and F from our source of digital output P24. So P24, R and F, our setting is at F112, which is 6, and regulating the speed, you go to SR1. Okay, that's the first speed. The second speed is through relay number 3. So relay number 3 here, we go to RES. Okay, and the same case, relay number 3, it is going to F. So F and RES, that's our third speed. And when do you change the speed of that one? You go to SR2. So in this case, it's my medium speed. It is my medium speed. And where do you do the setting for that one? You go to F113. F113, the default is 10. That's what you will find, it has been set there. So you change to 7. So F113. See, I've already selected 7. The default there was 10. Okay. Then you shall go to SR2. Say 35. SR2, in this case I've set to be my medium speed. Yeah, SR2, it's my medium speed. And the parameter you set at F113. Then you go our third speed. How do we get our third speed? Our third speed, you'll combine relay 1 and relay 2. What you are feeding to. So our third speed will be like this. Relay number 3, you go to F. Then the same relay number 3. Yeah, okay. Or relay number 4, I mean. It is relay number 4. Relay number 4, because relay number 2 is for SR2, which is speed number 2. So speed number 3, relay number 4, you energize F. Then the same relay, it will energize, it will give the digital input P24 to R and to RES. From P24 through relay number 4 to RES, to R, and to F for the forward. So it's like you're combining the two speeds, the first speed and the second speed, you're combining them together. So then what do? The programming or the parameters, you go to F109 and F118. F109, you'll find that initially, or the default, what was set earlier there is 0, which indicates it was VIA analog input 0 to 10 volts DC. Then if it is you set at 1, it is VIA logic, but in this case we set our VIA to be source so that we can use VIA as a digital. You can use it to feed the digital, the 24 volts, internal 24 volts. So it will be work analog side. So we go F109, we set at true, and we go at F113, which initially the default is 7, we set at 8. So let's see how you go about it. So F109, we have set at 2, the default was 0, and then F113, we set at 7, the default was 8. And in this case, the VIA, you'll use it in digital setting. Yeah, you'll use it for the third speed. And the third speed here is, you go at SR3. So this one you set 2, this one you set 8. Then I've set my 45 Hertz speed, which is high speed, at SR3. So you go to SR3. I've set 45 Hertz. Yeah. So no, that is the 50 Hertz. I mean, it is this. Actually, it is this one. This one is for VIA. Not this one. This one is the high speed. The third one, the high speed. That one is through relay number 3, which is RES, and F. Yeah, that's RES and F. And actually, where is the setting for that one? RES and F. Yeah, RES and F. Actually, that one is in F113. I think we have already discussed that one. And this one, this 45 hertz is for. Okay, just wait a minute. Yeah, I mixed up a little. Actually, this one SR3 is a combination of these two. When you combine these two, that's why you attain that one. And actually, F109 and F118, this one is for VIA, to make the VIA to use as digital from analog. So L3, which you set your speed at SR3, actually it's a combination of these two. Already I've discussed that one. I think I'm just going round in circles. I don't know why. Yeah, so this one through relay number 3, you go to F, and the same relay number 3 will actually it's relay number 4. That's why I'm mixed up. Why? Wow. This relay number 4, this relay number 1, which is hand, this relay number 2, and this relay number 3 here. I'm getting mixed up a little, but you can follow. You can start my video, watching my video once again, and it will be clear. R4, relay number 4, is the one which is combining both RES and R from P24 and forward also through F. So the relay number 4 is energizing here F, it's energizing here R, and it's energizing here RES, and that's why where you get our SR3, which is 455 hertz in my case. Yeah, and R1, I'm getting 50 hertz. That is when R1 here, you go forward, then you go VIA, then you change this one from F109 from default 0 to 2, and F118 from default 7 to 8. Yeah, then this one will be used as a source. Initially it was an analog, then we make it to a digital. And this is my lamp, my trip lamp. And this one is my operations relay lamp. Yeah, relay, operations relay. Actually, I hope I've explained myself, and actually I think everything is clear. Till next time, we should have something else to discuss. Yeah, that one running on mode I skip 50 hertz. Then our low speed, select auto, our low speed, in this case is 25 hertz, our low speed here, 25 hertz, see, our medium speed, 35 hertz, and my high speed, which is 45 hertz. Yeah. So when we vary the hertz, which our maximum hertz here is 50, in essence what you are doing, you are just varying the voltage also. So in this case it's 45. So what do we expect our voltage to be now? You see, 363. If I run medium, what will be the voltage? Medium speed, which is 35. What will be the voltage here? Voltage is 280 when it's running at 35 hertz. What about when it is low, running at 25 hertz? Okay, and let's see. I remove my cable, external cable here. So it's running 25 hertz. Let's see what will be the voltage. At the moment is 0. Yeah, 200 and something, slightly over 200 watts when it's running at 25 hertz. So guys, I hope that is enough for today. Yeah, and we have these signals are just going to the thermostat. 25 is 24 volts. This is for control of the thermostat, and this one is just a signal, the 220. Then it will come back either low speed, medium speed, or high speed. So guys, that is enough for today. See you next time. Okay, thank you, bye.